This is the Regal Imports News for March 2016. To quote the late Yogi Berra, it seems like deja vu all over again. Miners sold an estimated $1.2 billion of rough in January, and there were worries of an oversupply. In February, rough prices held, and miners sold another $1.25 billion of rough diamonds. Purchasers of the rough sold in February are selling their original diamond parcels back into the market with premiums of 5 to 7%. I am surprised by the large quantities of diamond rough sold in the first place, and that it could be traded again with premiums in the second place. What is the rationale for this? World markets are not greatly improved, and I'm afraid that supply will soon outstrip demand when this new rough is polished. I don't see a great deal of restraint by miners, and I think we are witnessing another round of manufacturer speculation. The situation is dangerous. Personally, I own less polished diamond stock than any time in the last 10 years, and I am not in a hurry to restock. I feel there is going to be an initial rush to buy new polished production when it comes to the market in April, and that rush will be followed by the stark realization that there is another oversupply. I believe that manufacturers purchase too much rough without regard for polished demand. I predict that the Hong Kong show will be a bust for diamonds. The timing is bad. There hasn't been enough time to prepare the new rough for sale. Needless to say, I am not attending. I will buy a small quantity of polished in April when the new goods come to market, but I will exercise caution as I don't believe that miners and manufacturers understand the mood of the market. New production will come to the market and sell at high prices, but it'll take a month or two before we will know whether these high prices will be sustainable. I had hoped that the diamond industry would learn from its mistakes, but I have a suspicion that it won't. Our industry suffers with myopia. We are short-sighted. We value quick profit over long-term sustainability. Given the oversupply problem of 2015, any misreading of current demand could be lethal. There are many in the jewelry industry who believe that diamonds have already turned too far away from their original value proposition. Robert James, the president of the International School of Gemology, said this: "Make no mistake, diamonds are dying, but it's because the diamond wholesale market committed suicide years ago. It's just taking this once vibrant industry a long time to die." U.S. independent jewelry store closures are up a staggering 24%. The loss of the independent jeweler is due in part to a movement toward consolidation. Huge impersonal jewelry chains are another cause for the less than stellar performance of diamonds. How can the diamond industry build confidence when the front lines are not personally invested, when managers take the place of owners? I have been a strong proponent of generic diamond marketing. I have pointed out many times that fragmenting the diamond market with diamond brands is having a negative effect on consumers' perception of generic diamonds. Currently, we are not only witnessing diamond brand wars, but a new war is developing involving diamond reports. De Beers is taking on the GIA by opening their grading facilities to the general trade, and Martin Rappaport is taking on the world with his new investment diamond report. It's hard to know where to start because I disagree with so many aspects of these new ventures. I have never supported the blind trading of GIA reports. I find GIA reports inconsistent, and the management of the GIA too interested in expanding business for the GIA to be taken seriously as a non-profit organization. I have never been a big proponent of Martin Rappaport. I find him guilty of self-interest. He plays both sides of the fence as a business owner, interested in making profit, and as an objective observer. I am also not a big proponent of the current De Beers management, who put the CEO of their Forever Mark brand forward as chairman of the Diamond Producers Association, an organization set up to promote generic diamonds. How is it possible that the person responsible for the success of the De Beers Forever Mark brand is not in a conflict position as chairman of an initiative to promote generic diamonds? The reasoning behind the De Beers move to open its laboratories to the trade is simple. They want their new grading technology to degrade GIA reports. Consumers regard GIA grading reports as a diamond brand. De Beers sees the GIA branded reports as Forever Mark's biggest brand competitor. The Rappaport Investment Diamond Report is more insidious. The Rappaport venture will use a GIA report as part of their investment scheme. Rappaport will only choose certain GIA reports to qualify for their investment diamonds. Rappaport claims that they will use their own criteria to distinguish between investment quality GIA reports and those that are too weak to qualify. So, the investor receives two diamond reports from Rappaport, a GIA report and an investment diamond report. The Rappaport Investment Diamond Report is just another attempt to promote diamond investment portfolios and to open a new Rappaport-controlled avenue direct to the consumer. Let's just cut to the chase. Diamonds will never be a properly regulated, honest investment opportunity. No matter how hard Rappaport tries, they aren't a liquid investment. There are too many subjective elements and too many hands in the pot. The Rappaport idea is just another scheme to defraud the public and make some quick money. Investment schemes have done nothing but damage diamond credibility, as investors sooner or later discover that diamonds cannot be resold easily and certainly not with proper investment returns. These schemes have always failed and left a trail of damage to be cleaned up by those who buy and sell diamonds for use in jewelry. The two new diamond reports have been introduced for other than altruistic reasons. These reports, like branded diamonds, are harmful to the marketing of generic diamonds. De Beers will market their report as superior to GIA. Rappaport will promote GIA as a secondary and weak report. This new war of reports will cause consumer confusion and distrust. Put succinctly, the consumer will suffer from paralysis by analysis. The real point of this discussion is that rather than working together to encourage the sale of diamonds, our industry is continuously finding new ways to fragment and denigrate itself while destroying consumer confidence. And that's the Regal Imports News, and I thank you very much for watching.